Hello, good evening. My name is Adewale Ajayi, and it's good to be back on Oja1 TV. Of course, we discussed the Victor Osimhen issue on this channel, and of course, ever since that last presentation, Nigerians have been calling. People have been calling from all around the world. Of course, they've been asking questions. They want to know, what about Victor Osimhen? Well, I must tell you that this presentation came in just yesterday. And of course, as at this moment, we have a good news, a big news concerning Victor Osimhen. I want to tell you that Victor Osimhen is on his way to Galatasaray Football Club of Turkey. That was the news we got on Monday evening. And of course, everywhere is celebration because people are happy. I want to say one thing. Nigerians are so passionate about Victor Osimhen. I've received so much calls, and my joy is the fact that Nigerians are beginning to show interest in their footballers, especially Victor Osimhen. Of course, you know that Victor Osimhen is the African Footballer of the Year, the current African Footballer of the Year. It's been a long while since a Nigerian won this particular award, and so perhaps that explains why Nigerians so much love this footballer. And of course, Nigerians also believe that with Victor Osimhen in active football, with Victor Osimhen still doing it at the top level, Nigeria can qualify for the 2026 World Cup in Canada, USA, and Mexico. So I think that is the more reason why most of them are asking to know what the future holds for Victor Osimhen. Now, what I understand is it's a one-year loan deal. Yes, one-year loan deal, Victor Osimhen going to Galatasaray. And the good news is that this particular deal will see Victor Osimhen receive about 200,000 euros, which means that what he got from Galatasaray is even more than what Chelsea offered to him. So the joy of it too is that it is without tax. Whatever he gets in Turkey with Galatasaray, it is without tax. So I think Osimhen is excited by this deal, and I understand that in the next few days, the joy of it is the fact that the Turkish transfer window will close on the 13th of September. Yes, 13th of September. So what it means is that Osimhen has enough time to travel to Turkey, sit down with his the new club, and of course tidy up all the loose ends. So my joy is that eventually Victor Osimhen has been able to sign a new deal, a deal that will take him to Galatasaray Football Club in the Turkish league. And of course, all the noise about Osimhen sitting on the bench with Napoli Football Club is now finally laid to rest. Now, let me tell you the more exciting part of this new deal involving Victor Osimhen. Osimhen and his agent finally began to think. Maybe because most of us told Osimhen to go and sack his agent, Calendar. Now, Calendar has been able to tidy up a deal that will give Osimhen hope in the future, in the nearest future. What I understand is the fact that in this new deal, Osimhen and Calendar went back to Napoli and said, before we agree the deal to Galatasaray, can we review the contract? Can we review the deal? Can we review the contract that we have with you? And they sat down to review. And of course, I must tell you that Aurelio De Laurentiis, the president of Napoli Football Club, has finally agreed with Victor Osimhen. Now, this is the good news. 75 million euros is what Napoli now demands for any club that is interested in signing Victor Osimhen in January or perhaps in May, June. So if you have 75 million euros, come to Napoli in January and you can get Victor Osimhen. So what it means too is that either of Galatasaray, Chelsea, Arsenal, or any club that wants to sign Victor Osimhen to just go out there and look for 75 million euros. The good news is that 75 million euros for the English club is less than 64 million pounds. So with 64 million pounds, you can get a striker as good as Victor Osimhen. He's just 25 years old. He's the 8th best player in the world. And of course, he's the best player on the African continent. So I think it is worth celebrating because all is now pointing to the fact that by next year, 2025, Victor Osimhen will eventually move to a big club. But for now, let's move to Turkey. Let's go and enjoy the beauty and of course all the glamour of football in the Turkish Premier League. Victor Osimhen, we wish you the very best of luck. And of course, we'll be back again next time to speak more on the latest in world football. My name is Adewale Ajayi, and of course, this is a presentation of Oja1 TV. We want you to subscribe, we want you to press the notification button, and of course, we also want you to share. Enjoy this, I will be back. shortly.